Hello and welcome to another Teamwork Tuesday with me, Boulders McGammer, and
me, ZaerAndSunshine.
And today we're playing another demo. I know it's a Mech Warrior week, but we saw this and we were incredibly interested. So, this is Jump Ship. I want to put this out there right away. Yes, I see that has an AI usage disclaimer at the very bottom of this page. They say it's for voices, and that they're going to replace them later. They are placeholder. Developers, I'm holding you to that. I'm holding you to that. I'm not getting this game.
If y'all don't actually replace with, like, real voice acting and have that in a place that it can be verified, gonna be very disappointed.
Like, that's very important to me. I don't enjoy games that have the AI usage thing, but if you're going to replace it later, if it's a placeholder to make sure that all your code and testing is working, fine. Fine. As an additional note, Jade might be joining us later, maybe. She has to see how she feels about it. So, let's play the prologue. I have not actually played this before.
It was 1 year after
I made
the
a point to
machine
play the
incursion.
prologue ahead of time so
Our
I could
small
share
group
my
of
thoughts.
survivors were
But
settled in a frozen wasteland just beyond the reach of Legion scouts. We received a message from a resistance fleet.
We need pilots,
otherwise,
soldiers,
that's
engineers,
all I've done.
anyone willing to stand and take the fight to the machines.
It was a long shot, but we decided our best chance of survival was to join them. You volunteered for the mission to make contact.
Hi, Ariel.
But
Yes,
on
we
the
are
way,
testing more
There
demos.
was an ambush. You fought like a
Normally,
true
this would
Eterran,
be
but
a
the
Mech
machines
Warrior
were
week,
too
but
strong. Your ship caught fire.
Bolt and I
fell
think
from the
this game
sky.
looks
We
interesting.
thought you were dead.
For
crashing down
similar
on that
reasons that we
asteroid.
like
But
Mech
not
Warrior.
only did you survive,
Although,
you
speaking
brought
of Mech
something
Warrior,
back.
we should mention...
Something that was about to change everything.
I was going to let it go through without talking over it, but here we are. Hi, Ariel. Welcome to the stream. I do have to do a special call-out to someone who gave me a lot of support today. Thank you very much to Gup, who bought, like, everything on my throne at once. Including Mech Warrior clans. Like, everything. I'm still shocked at that. I feel a little bit lightheaded and floaty, and not just because I am a character in space who is a little bit floaty. This is good fire. Like, they got me a hat, they got me incense, they got me treats for the dog, they got me, like, money for food, they got me, like, wow. Wow, it's amazing. I don't know what really to say other than wow. So, alright, I need to get on with the game because otherwise I'll never be able to invite Zaer. So, our ship crashed. This game does have toggle sprint shift. Looks like I have to hold it. I cannot see my legs. And we're getting a basic tutorial here. Good.
This is the helmsman of the NSS Valkyrie. The crew has perished. Core extraction is imperative. Repeat. Crew has perished. Extraction is imperative.
Okay. So we're trying to figure out where its distress signal was coming from, and then we got shut down too. So I'd say it's safe to say that it's probably pirates. It's probably pirates. So we came from the wreck, or are we going to the wreck? I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure. That looks like a ledge I can get on. I'm on it.
Entity outside of the ship. If you are sentient, approach and present yourself for scanning.
Sure. Yo?
Interesting. You're an Eterran. Undoubtedly a survivor from the nearby crash. You have found yourself in quite a predicament, stranded here on this forsaken rock. I am in a similar situation. However, if we work together, maybe there is a way for us to escape. I have a proposition for you, Eterran. Meet me in the core room at your earliest convenience.
Okay, so I have a shadow, but I don't have a body. That's funny. Which stress signal? You know, the signal that says that I've just got my ship shot down. Hi there, Metal Sheep. Welcome to the stream. I'm jumping inside of a ship. It's Jump Ship. The ship's a little bit broken. That's not good. So this time the green gas is painful. Normally I'd love to hang out around in this, but not today. Wait, you can double jump? You can, okay, good on you, game, for teaching me a double jump. Although I don't think that's what it was trying to teach me to do there. It was telling me to do something with F on that. Any inputs there?
We basically start with space jump boots. And given that this is a science fiction game, I think that's pretty cool.
Ah. Button.
The Valkyrie has been resting here for a long time. Admittedly, she has seen better days. You will need to find an alternate route.
Okay.
So I think I just did something funny.
Yeah?
Was I just talking with my mic muted? Did
Yes.
anything I say came through at all?
I heard a very little bit at the end.
Very
Cool.
perceptive. There should be a
I
path
had
to the
thought
room through that vent.
that I was muted. I pushed my mute toggle to unmute myself. And then I started talking.
Great. Great. Welcome back, sir.
Please. Step
Thanks.
forward so we may
I
talk.
didn't know I left.
Q.
Considering most machines seem to have succumbed to a virus, I understand your hesitation in trusting my kind. But trust me, I am not like most machines. You and I are in a position to help each other, Atiran. I need you to bring me to a more space-worthy vessel. And you need me to calculate the coordinates of a safe null space jump. Only together can we leave this place. Can we work together, Atiran? Unsocket me if you accept.
Alright, let's see here. Space jump is neat, though as of Dread, the spin boost seems to be a double jump now, I guess. Seems so. Did you hear somebody about the game use AI for voices? Yes. Yes. However, they say that they are
Claim
placeholder.
it's only placeholders.
So that's the only reason I'm okay with that. That's the only reason I'm okay with that. Once they get, like, if they get rid of that disclaimer by hiring actual actors, I might buy this game.
But until they do, neither of us are putting money into it.
Yeah,
This
but
is
as
a
long as the
free
demo is
demo.
free.
Countless cycles of my exile here, I've registered multiple ship-to-ground impacts in the vicinity. If fortune is with us, one of those vessels may have a null drive in operational condition. Bring me close to those crash sites, Atiran. So I can
What
assess the
bothers
damage.
me is the fact that, like,
My name is Iris.
the AI voice work is good enough that I almost can't tell it's AI. I think it was pretty obvious in the game's, like,
This vessel is unfortunately
opening
beyond
cutscene
our
when you
ability.
first boot it up.
We must continue
But, like,
our
it's an AI voicing an AI, so, like, that's a little bit harder to tell after you send it through about 7 filters.
You should keep a low
Yeah.
profile.
So basically, we are giving it a fair chance based on their claims.
Mhm.
But if they don't make good on their promise, well, then
This
we're gonna
machine
have a
virus.
problem, aren't we?
I haven't seen
Mhm.
anything like it for a very long
Melshi
time.
says, sadly, it seems that unless law gets involved, we'll probably see a lot of AI voices in the future, as a concerning probably possible beginning of a trend. Yeah. It reminds me of how, like, every cooking simulator game that looks halfway decent has AI capsule image for 2D art. It's like, just hire an artist!
Yeah, for real.
It's like, but we have 3D art. There's no, like, AI-generated art in the game. It's like, yeah, hire that 2D artist for one piece of art. Come on!
Scanning. Good news. The ship seems to have managed a somewhat controlled landing. I detect the signature of a functioning null drive. Approach with caution.
With
I don't
caution, you
sense
say.
any life forms on board. We have the ship to ourselves. Bring me to the core room so I can run diagnostics. This is the place. Please install me. I am damaged and in need of repair. Please, there's a repair kit nearby. Pick it up and insert into the console.
Yeah, that sounded a little bit unnatural, that line there. Which unnatural sounding voice is It's an AI. I guess it's supposed to sound unnatural, but like...
Core system stable. Life support system engaged. Null drive operational. Sensors active. Engine failure detected. It seems the sublight engines need replacing. You can construct a replacement, but you need materia. Given the scattered debris, you should be able to find materia nearby. The ship's sensors...
Okay, we're playing Final Fantasy now. We gotta find materia.
Scan for the materia we need.
Alright. Not the first game that's asked me to go and get a pile of materia somewhere. I'm guessing I needed to stay inside the ship to get that. Yeah, it's around... Okay, yep. Yep, okay. Wait, you mean to tell me that one little cord... Okay, never mind. That's on a glass. That's on a piece of glass. Okay, fine. Fair enough. Fair enough. Alright. Alright, outside it is.
Uriel says, I hope, it's just a placeholder. Isn't used as a way to get a foot in the door and normalize the practice.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, that's a serious concern. The unfortunate upshot is that, like, many companies feel that they don't even need to do that to justify using AI. They just do it.
I'm really glad that Steam is having a mandatory thing. Like, at the bottom of a page.
Yeah.
At the bottom of a page.
It should be more obvious than it is. It should be, like, slapped right up there by the title.
Oh, I'm silly.
But I'm glad that it's there. So I guess the moral is always, like, fully at least skim through the store page of any game you're thinking about buying.
You will need to arm yourself.
And if they have a demo, always examine it and play for yourself so you can form your own opinions.
Make sure you have enough
Demos seem like they're coming back, thanks largely to Steam Next Fest.
Which is how we were able to find this demo in the first place. And apparently this is one of the most played demos on it.
So it really is going to come down to whether or not they actually make good on that promise to, like, replace the AI voice
It's the power croissant!
Yes.
One bite and you
voice
can
work.
lift anything! I'm glad you were able to get the power croissant, Uriel.
That's the most important thing.
Pick up the multi-tool.
Skillfully done. That tool will be your safeguard. Now focus on retrieving the materia.
And, they'd fucking better.
Okay, the game has ships, jumping, and guns. So far, so good. When do we get co-op?
Don't worry about stepping over the edge.
Metal Sheep says, ooh, what's this, X3? Notices your AI content.
Having been bound to this rock for so long, I do find your mobility enviable. Trust me on this. You should never take...
Y'all,
such
I'm
risks for
supposed to be the furry here. Why are you guys going all ooh-woo in our chat?
Probably because they're... I don't know. I'm... Like, the immediate logic is like, oh, they are furries. But, like, I don't know that for sure.
Active defense systems register on my scans.
My personal experience has been that that's more of a stereotype.
Yes. The answer is no. Okay, Metal Sheep. No. Alright, my accuracy is really bad. Here we go. It's also just been, like, an internet thing lately of, like, cute speech. To, like, try and mask, like as an extra, like, damn it. Like, it's an extra layer on some sarcasm. Get the... Okay. Brain. Wow, I'm so sorry for starting this. No,
Wait,
alright.
is Uwu coming back?
No, I think Uwu's never left. It's just gone to different communities.
I guess.
Like, it's just a part of internet speech now, so for me, it's not so weird to see it.
This should contain enough materia to build an engine. Now return it to the ship so we can begin the engine's construction. I have activated the teleportation system. Recall yourself to the ship when ready.
Oh, this is real handy. How come we couldn't teleport here if you could just do it remotely like this? I guess it would have been bad to
Because
teleport
they had to teach you about it.
Yeah, I guess. Why am I putting the very powerful looking tubes into a grinder?
The materia has been transferred to the ship's tank. You can now use it to construct a new engine at the assembly.
That seems highly
Uriel says-
inefficient.
Don't worry about it. I assume that the grinder is going to be used later for like more just general recycling of scrap we collect.
The component needs to be installed in the engine room. Please go.
Uriel says, I thought uwu was more broadly generic weeb thing. It's a furry deal? Well,
The engine is compromised. It requires materia infusion to be repaired.
according to people who aren't furries, it is.
No! I had a viewer that used to uwu all over your chat, so you made a no uwu emote. I see. No.
Like, because the internet loves to hate on furries, right? Because it's okay. Because furries aren't people.
You've done admirably. Just one last
As I
task.
stare at the
Direct
camera.
power to the drives, and then we shall set course.
But I think there was like one big meme that crystallized the idea that like furries are incapable of speaking without like the uwu speak.
Move to powered square.
And with the way furry culture tends to attract people,
Engines
that
are
led
I'm
directly
granting
to there
access to
being
the
people
ship's
who
control
played
center.
into this
The pilot
stereotype
seat is
because
yours
they were
already.
trying to fit in.
Captain.
I don't really know how power works. Hold on, just like hold. And then
It
that-
definitely started as like an anime weeb thing.
is that more efficient? I don't know. I don't know. Jenga power cores, Tetris. It feels like. Hold on, what game had a system like this? Is this Mega Man Battle Network? Is this me plugging in chips on the grid?
Actually, when I saw it, it did remind me of Battle Network a
Okay.
bit.
The internet rests on. The entire internet rests on furry code and IT management. I suppose. Like, ultimately,
It is true that a genuinely improbable number of furries are in IT.
See.
The corrupted machines have deployed a null jump disruption beacon nearby. Its pulses prevent me from.
I'm not, which like makes me feel like I missed a boat because I could be rich
Its
apparently.
destruction could alert forces nearby.
Disable jammer. Okay. Okay, so guys, I'm not very good at flight sim games.
I'll fly.
This is close enough. You can board the structure from here. You can use one of the ejection tubes to exit the ship quickly. Cruise control engaged.
Every fucking time with this.
I can't drive. Okay, how do I... F? Okay. You use a tube? Where? Tube? Tube. Launch. Okay, okay. Ah!
Oh, I I know exactly what you just did.
Any other loot here? Alright, no, we'll just take the... Okay.
Jump drive jammer disabled. You can now proceed to the next sector.
Okay, where's the tube? How do I want back in. How... Oh, my nose itches. Let me in. Okay, so you can get out of the ship really quickly. Hold on. I didn't know what this looks like from the outside. Okay, so... Okay, this tube. This tube. But, okay, these let you out quickly. They don't let you in quickly? What? Why? Is that... Is it... I don't understand the logic of that. I'm not, like, genuinely.
Aren't you supposed to use your grapple to get in quickly?
Hold on, let me try that. Okay, so, launch. I'm out. I'm in space. I'm getting away from my ship a little bit. Okay, so, F. That gets me down to the ship quickly. Oh, no. Oh, that would have been a lot more efficient than what I did. Alright, well... I still have to use a door. I just think it's weird that the cockpit has a way to get out easy, but not a way to get in easy. Leave pilot seat, set destination. Okay. Destination. Right, map. Here. We're here. Go here. Yes? Yes. Take it. Here?
Destination secured. Processing
Uriel
detected.
says, "Hey, yeah, Zaer, you're a furry and trans. You should be like a super coder." Parenthetical. Here's hoping y'all know about the joke that trans girls are programmers. Yes, I do know the joke. Unfortunately, instead of a programmer, I'm an artist, which is the other stereotype.
The only programming
Although,
I can do is maybe some stuff in Sammy, and the only art that I can do is, like, my low-quality stuff, so I'm, like... I'm also not trans, so it's just like,
Bull, you do scripting in Excel.
A little bit.
That counts.
It does? It's so easy,
Yes.
though. Anybody can do it.
Scripting and programming are just different levels of coding. It is one step from scripting in a extant program to coding in a extant programming language. That step is education, but like after that you are doing the same thing. And here's how I know I'm not a good programmer. I'm university educated, alright? I went to school to be a game designer. Turns out there's no jobs. At entry level, anyway. And even though I went to that degree as an artist, there were still mandatory programming classes. I had to learn HTML and I had to learn Java, and I hated both of them.
Launch.
It's frustrating. One typo can ruin your entire existence and make sure you wish you never were born. Every time you solve a problem, it makes you feel like an idiot for having created the problem in the first place. Because every problem you have is your own fault.
If you leave them in a critical state for too long, they'll break apart.
Thank you for handling all the talking, because I'm just looking at the controls of the game like, wait, what? Hold on, click, what, where, what, push the, hit the, jam the, just stick it in there, go! Go!
I fucking hate programming.
Huh. Okay. Pilot seat and perform jump. Aim at thing and C. I also almost killed myself with space radiation. I'm that bad at piloting.
We make quite a team, you and I, Tyrion. Should you seek to stop the corruption virus, I believe I know where we must go. But we may need a stronger...
Entry level requires 5 years experience and a degree. Yeah.
The 5 years experience is the part that kills you.
Mm-hmm.
Because how do you get a job to get your experience if there's no jobs that don't require 5 years of experience or more? Many of them ask for 10 or 15 or 20. I applied to multiple jobs out of school that were like, we need 20 years of experience. And I was like, please make an exception for me. And they never called me and never emailed me and never talked to me. And people are like, oh, well, why didn't you get an internship? Fucker, I tried. You know how many internships were available to the students of my school? Like 4.
Hope you've had time to recover.
For everyone. That means 4 of us got to have an internship and the rest of us sucked shit.
This is a message to all survivors. The machines took our worlds, our homes.
Of course, this was before we all collectively found out how
We are terror-resistant.
unbelievably unsafe it is to be a woman in the games industry right now. Never mind to be a trans woman.
Engineers.
So,
Anyone willing to stand
ultimately I dodged a bullet there.
Coordinates and time are encoded in this message. With a tier as your guide, you'll know where to find us. This is Commander
Like,
Forge.
I would have been so wildly unsafe if I got the job I thought I wanted. It's just that, like, I wound up having nothing to replace it with. And I have anxiety. So finding normal people work is hard. And it results in me very frequently accidentally getting jobs that are, like, really unhealthy for me.
Meanwhile, I was like, well, everybody I know who's going to college is in massive debt and can't find jobs. I have immediate bills I need to pay now. I'll just get a job working for a local company. And so I've been there ever since. Very different experiences. Very, very different.
Mm-hmm.
And it turns out everybody wants to work at the thing is, everybody wants to use their college degree to go and do the thing that they got the college degree for. What a massive surprise. So that means there's nobody applying for the job that I took. They're desperate for people, so I got that job extremely easily. Extremely easily. But then we also know somebody who did get a job that they applied and did their degree for, and they're doing extremely well, don't we? Life sure is weird, huh?
Yeah.
We all get different turns, and it's not like everybody's going at a different speed. But we're gonna do our best to try and get there in the end, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, lads, you're way better off babysitting doggos there. MLG Bads. I had no college and make about 30 an hour at a local plant, which is the area I live in is extremely high. Which for the area you live in is extremely high. Nice.
I wish I could get a job that paid that, but also that would require me to be willing to work 8 hours. And, like, if I do that, I am rolling the dice on whether or not I start having panic attacks at work.
Okay, I don't have a button that lets me invite you, but I do have a button that lets me join you.
Wait, what? I have a button that lets me invite.
Funny.
What the hell?
You've had time to recover. I
Okay.
gained insight on the corruption virus, and I know where we must go next. Come find me by the galaxy.
There you.
Okay, so first things first. Bolt, come this way.
Sure. Targets.
Guns.
Guns! So, okay, so this is a side clip. What do you do? So it's like what, an SMG? Assault rifle? Kind of deal? Sure. Sure. What about you? What about, okay, put that down. What about this one? There we go. That's more my speed. Yes.
Uh-huh.
I love a good clip-loaded shotgun. Okay, what we got here? Oh, good, a snipper rifle. I am attempting to fire this thing as fast as it possibly can. It's a snipper rifle. It does exactly what you want. It snips.
Has no scope.
Oh, it does.
Oh, here's one that has a scope.
I have a right-click that scopes.
Oh,
Wait.
the one on the floor here is unscoped. That's interesting.
Okay, so there is an unscoped one? Let me see how the iron sights of that work. Oh, now I have a spacesuit. Both in-game and not. Great! Thank you. Now I won't... Wait, this one also has a scope. Oh, this is much faster firing. What's this one, then? Hold on, is this more like a hunting shotgun? Okay, what's the difference? Yeah, let's see. That's a javelin, that's a javelin. This is also a javelin. Why does it have two different scopes? Maybe it's procedurally generated?
I guess?
Huh. Okay. Let's see. That's a halberd. That's another halberd. Yeah, both these halberds look different. I guess they have different properties on it. So I guess there's a level of gun customization in this game.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, let's see. I'm using a maul. That's a different type of maul. Sure. Sure. Yep, guns are guns. We got guns. Is there a way to customize our suits?
That's a good question.
I feel like if I can paint my suit green, we'd be good. Or, you know, some combination of red, orange, purple, you know.
It's simple. If we go after the Legion, we have a small but non-zero chance of success, making it the superior alternative to doing nothing.
Not everything can be reduced to simple math, Iris.
That's an interesting point of view.
When do we get another person?
Interesting.
It's dangerous in Bolt. Take the... in space, Bolt. It's dangerous in Bolt space. Take this. A clip-loaded shotgun. I'd love to see someone reload a shotgun like a M1 Garand.
I should have caught that little play of speech. It would be really, really funny to have a shotgun that makes a little ping.
Like, I don't know, like, it's fine to have a shotgun that reloads by, like, you know, the traditional, like, single bullet at a time, like, kind of deal, or the double barrel that you have to reload every bullet, like, individually. We're in space! We're in space. Let me reload, like, an entire drum of bullet at once on my shotgun, please. It was Bolt in the spaceship with the gun! But I didn't do any murder there. Oh, no, no, no. I was just, you know, trying to make a sandwich with a gun. I guess it's really hard to play Spocker in space.
Very well. Immaculate precision.
Dagnabbit. I'm having fun. Okay, I guess since you're the captain, it's up to you to set up the mission. Oh, ready. There we go. My bad. My bad. How are you drinking through the helmet? That's a great question. Oh, and some I didn't even see the hydrate. Thank you. The ship is finally jumping. Soccer in space would be kind of like blitzball, wouldn't it? A little bit. But you would need a ball specifically designed to, like, slow down in space, because otherwise one missed throw and you lose your ball forever.
Check this out. Help me out.
Ship sensors report no imminent dangers. Enjoy the tranquility of space before going further.
Okay, so we got to play around with guns in the hangar, but we don't have to actually do anything. Okay, you loaded all your things on the left. Cool. I guess we keep all this safe. I don't think I want to go in the vents. Zare, I think you might be muted.
I'm not.
You're not. Okay.
I see, I see.
We might need this here later. Get to his jump seat. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. Where's the chair? I'm seated. We're good.
I like that we just jumped directly towards that planet.
That seems very dangerous.
Yeah.
But you know what? This game might have its own space logic, so we'll find out.
I detect a jamming signal emanating in the area. We can't leave until it's been taken offline.
Okay, kill the jammer. Got it.
Oh, I like that when I'm outside the ship, I can see you moving around inside it.
This would probably be really fun with a full group of 4. What do you want from me? Okay.
Locked and loaded. That's the end of that one.
Hold on. Oh, I get back in.
Wait, are you outside the ship?
Yes!
That one was for you, Iris.
We know just what a core wants, buddy. Nice shot.
I jumped onto one of them and I killed it. I jumped onto a drone.
Okay, get back inside.
No, I gotta kill another drone.
Weapons off. Time to dance.
So this is kind of fun. I'm probably gonna run out of bullets doing this, but... Oh good, you broke it. Yeah. Okay, so how do I get back inside our ship? Oh, these things are magnetic. Okay, that's really cool. That's really cool. Okay, but how do I get back inside? Hold on, where are you?
I just launched.
Okay. Wait, where are we going? Okay, we go inside there. Okay. Okay. I'll see you over there.
Wow.
I'm here.
Hello.
I went for a trip. This game's wild. You know what? Maybe there's a promise to this.
Okay.
What? Hi there.
The grapple hook feels great.
It is. Wasn't there some Halo game that had a grapple hook that was a wonderful mechanic? I think this game might have learned.
Might have.
Damage amplifier. Sure. Sure, I got some loot.
Excellent.
Is it too late for you to join? I don't think so, Jade. You should be able to join through Steam. Zare, try inviting.
Bit busy at the moment.
Oh, you are? I should probably be over there then.
Okay. Just a quick slice.
Halo Infinite, the newest one. Yeah, maybe.
Self-destruction sequence initiated.
Hello, Jade.
Oh, we better get out of here, it says. Okay, how do... Away, that way, and this way, and our ship is that way. Got it. Okay, Jade, the controls for this are,
Jammer disabled. You can now proceed to the next sector.
I've got... Oh, you're inside already. Never mind.
Okay, so I took a few pip of damage. I have 3 pip and a red pip. How are you doing?
That's the ship's health.
Oh, okay, good. Where's my health?
Your health is in the lower left.
Okay, so I'm good. You're not so good. Melshi was said, I was going to say I like the lack of sound of space, but then the sound all came back when I exited the ship. Yeah. So there's sound as long as sound is relevant, I guess.
To be fair, we might be hearing,
Ooh.
like, the vibrations through the ship.
Okay.
Also, Bolt, are you aware that there is a turret station to control the ship's guns?
No.
Here.
Oh. I feel silly. Nevertheless, I still thought it was really fun to use my grapple hook to get on top of an enemy drone and then shoot it in the back of the sensor.
That is really cool.
And then it said self-destructing in 3, 2, and I jumped off of it. Yeah, sure, okay, I'll get in the guns. So how do these guns work? They run out of bullets really quick. Where are the guns? Hold on. The guns are wherever they need to be. Okay, those are the front-facing guns, but what if I'm facing this way? The guns are just all over, but I can't fire them a lot. Gotcha. Okay.
Materia collected.
The grapple shot is really fun in campaign. As an avid fan of Halo multiplayer, it feels weird to you in Versus. I see. A lot of people also complained in that one that the grapple was not an intrinsic part of the game, it was an equip, so you could either have that or sprint, or that or the shield, or that or... Meanwhile, here it seems like it's hit F, grapple. Oh, I've been wasting bullets. I'm so sorry. Well... I'm sure I'll get another opportunity to fix that later. What was the other thing I got? Damage booster. Maybe I can break it down in a workstation? It feels like a thing that you put on the ground in order to amplify everybody's damage nearby. That doesn't sound too great, actually.
Check it.
Whoops, sorry, did not mean to do that.
Yeah, you're good. So I'm going to see if I can break this down. If I can remember how to get to the station that breaks things down.
Here.
Unfortunately, I've been in the ship maybe a day, and I don't remember where that workshop was. Oh, here it is. So, okay, I have... What? A rocket launcher? Okay, how about... No, I can't seem to break it down. Oh, well. That's fine.
I am searching the wreck for supplies, but not finding anything. I guess we're gonna go look at another section.
Euro adds... This week we're hit by 140 Fahrenheit, so how's everyone else doing? It's hot! It's not that hot here, but it is certainly hot. Biscuit is melting. I'm trying to take Biscuit on long walks, but Biscuit is not built for short walks, much less long walks. He needs to lose weight, but it's really hard for him when he gets so dehydrated from just a little bit. Metal Sheep adds, it's like 85 here, but you work in a foundry with molten iron, so it's regularly 130, 140 inside the plant. Ugh!
Ah!
Also, hi, Jade. Welcome to the call. Welcome to the stream.
Hello. Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it.
Okay, empty collectors. Where are the collectors? Are the collectors outside the ship or inside?
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it.
We should probably figure that out. Looks like outside.
Okay, where are the collectors? This thing? Yeah, okay. Good. Okay. I have a job. I have a job. Okay. So I take this and I put it over there.
Okay, that's the sensors.
Yeah, this goes inside the blender. Got it. And then I have to go back on the outside of the ship, so that means I have to climb a few flights of stairs. Someone certainly had a vision with this ship. Okay, are you full? You look full. Are you able to be invited now, Jade? Or are you able to join through Steam now?
It says waiting for the crew to jump the next sector.
I see.
Oh, okay.
So you cannot join mid-mission. That's unfortunate. But I guess that's done for balance reasons, because it probably, like, adjusts how difficult an area is based on how many players are present. That kind of makes sense to me.
Okay, jump seats.
Yeah, I'm running. I'm in the gun seat. I'm good. Rocky debris. Alright, that wasn't too bad.
You think you just die if you're not in a chair?
Probably. That would be a little bit funny, but also not great.
This is where we'll find the parts we've been looking for. Just don't end up like the other wrecks floating around. Grab what you can and bring it aboard so we can get out of here.
Jade is here.
Excellent.
Hi, Jade. Do you have a gun?
I think.
Okay, your score wheel a little bit. Do you have, like, if not, I can drop my gun on the ground so you can have the gun.
Is this a gun? that I'm
That's a
holding?
gun. It's a pistol. Okay. So right now, Zaer is trying to drive us to a place to get a thing. We might be attacked on the way. Do you want to have the gun seat?
Sure.
Okay. It does have limited ammo in there. Let's see. Our ship is there. Unknown
This
I'm
is
scanning.
so cool.
There's a weak fighter
Trying
to the left.
like... I see them.
And there's a gunship that's really bad, really far away over there, with lots of weak fighters around them. Lots of weak fighters are here. Okay, good. The scanner scanned.
What can I do for you?
Oh, good. What can I do to help the ship? Jade's got the gun seat. I could go outside. You know what? That seems like a good idea.
The ship needs ammo. Build ship ammunition in the assembly.
Whoops.
Low on ammunition.
Oh, we build ammunition from the assembler.
I'll go make more.
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve.
I'll get the collector later. I gotta make bullets.
We're going to need to repair
Okay,
the ship
so,
soon as well.
Ship ammo, 4-pack. Nope, that was wrong. I shot the builder.
The ship needs ammo.
Okay.
Build ship ammunition in the assembler.
I got the bullets. Where do I put them? Here. The ship has bullets now. The ship has loads of bullets now. Do I need to repair the ship?
Yes.
Okay,
However,
where-
that needs to be done. That's something that needs to happen. I'm doing my best to, like, make evasive maneuvers, but
Alright, I'm working on it. Okay, that's good. That's... Ship is still under attack. Yeah, I see that. Can I feed another one of those in here? No. Can I... help you... Hold on, what is this? Materia container, okay. Yeah, you just go straight in here. Low core health. Well, I'll get to making another thing for that. I guess I'm the crafter. Small ship repair kit. Those are expensive. Maybe... Maybe,
The ship needs ammo. Build ship ammunition in the
we're low on ammo again? Okay, got it.
Yeah, sorry.
No, it's fine.
there's a
What do you-
lot of things we're fighting.
It's very hard to fight a ship that's moving.
Okay.
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve.
Okay, now I got the bullets. Very good, very good.
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it.
Okay, are we still on fire? Yes.
We've been better.
Alright, we need to get more materia before I can repair the ship again. So I need to go
Okay.
outside. I need to go outside. So,
Let me get out of, like, immediate danger.
so what if I'm under attack? The ship needs to live. So if you need to fight the thing, go ahead and fight the thing. Oh, this is great. Everybody else is doing all these cool things, like shooting against other ships and flying around the boat in a sense. What am I doing? Repairs. uh, small ship repair kit. Okay.
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 We should be safe-ish for a hot second.
Okay. The repair kits weren't doing its job. I'm gonna go back outside and start to run the extractors again. Where's the door? There it is. I'll learn this layout one of these days. Where's our extractor? I got the one on this side. Where's the one on the other side? On the other side of the ship, there, dummy. Okay. Okay. There we go. There we go. We spent a lot of our materia to be able to fix up our boat there, but you know what? We needed it. We can't survive without the boat. We can't survive without the boat. I'll take a look at chat in a moment. I gotta feed this into the mulcher. There we go. Okay. Smushed nude puppers don't heat very well. It's been 60 this year. Usually don't like the temp. Marine layer offsets the heat. Yeah, Jade lives in a good place for heat. That's just Millennium Falco at home. Yeah, a little bit. Someone's got to heal the raid bolt. Not everybody can DPS. That's true. We only have one gunner seat and one pilot seat. I'm glad I'm not them. Kind of reminds me of a game called Barotrauma. You man a submarine, but you have to like repair and resupply the sub with its weapons and stuff in combat. Yeah, this is kind of like that.
It is giving me that vibe. I've never played Barotrauma, but from what I understand, damage amplifier. What is this?
That you put it on the ground and it buffs our damage when we shoot.
Gotcha.
I don't like having it with me because I'm afraid I'm gonna waste it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, this is just extra bullets. I load the bullets into this closet here, and then I build everything with our materia here. This is where I've been making healing kits to do everything. How are we doing on... Okay. How are we doing on stuff? Unless you're a warrior, then you can tank DPS and heal. Yeah, that's a 14 thing. Yeah, warriors can heal a lot, but they lack a lot of the damage mitigation of other tanks. So they're great in dungeons. Great in dungeons. I prefer Paladin, because then I can also be a healer tank damage dealer, but differently.
Okay. We've patched up as much as we can. We'll just have to...
how much do we have left? Like, very little.
15.
We have 15 materia.
We'll collect more salvage from stuff we kill.
It would be nice if we could build that...
I see some in space right now.
It would be nice if we could build that rocket launcher, or the side clip. Or if we could upgrade our cannons, or, like, we need to build, like, parts for the ship that we can plug into our engine. But we also needed to stay alive. We needed the healing.
Oh, this is one of our objectives.
Oh, I can close the windows. Good. Yeah, let's just shut the windows. They don't need to see in here. It's a bit of a mess. How's it going, Jade?
Going okay.
Zare, do you expect we'll get any more ship combat
here.
soon? Do we
Everybody
need to
out.
Okay. Yeah, Jade, to get off the seat, you hit F. Let's head on over to one of these periscopes, and then you use sprint to run out. We're trying to go towards which objective markers there?
It's like right in front of us.
It's surrounded by small hostile signatures. To the left of us, yeah? Yeah, that way.
No, it's like right here.
What? Okay. That way. Okay, to Zaer. To Zaer, then.
If I can figure out how to get in.
I guess we have to hook in there.
I might be having us approach from the wrong direction.
Yeah. I think yeah, this is probably a wall. It looks like we should be able to just get in there, but we can't. So let's...
Oh, okay, I found the door.
You did? There's Jade. There's Zaer. Okay. Let's see if
I don't know where you guys want.
Yeah, I'm looking around for you on my HUD right now. Okay, you're over there. Hup.
Check this out.
Jay, do you see me? Whoa, okay. We are at the platform down there, was there. You can use F to zip to it, yeah. There you go. Yeah, your boots are magnets. So, if you're on off, you double jump to get out. Okay, hold to activate. So... My gun looks a little bit weird when it's doing that.
It's because it switches to a repair tool.
No, I think somebody else's head was inside the gun.
Found the rocket launcher.
Excellent. Yeah, just look around and see what you can salvage. Memes aside, Holy Shelter and heals puts
Get that back to the ship. They keep looking for more.
and heals on Magic Phase did wonders for Paladin. Yes.
Shotgun here.
Ooh. Jay, do you want that? Go ahead. You think we looted everything here, or you think there's more here? I don't see it censored on or marked on the map anymore, so I'm guessing it's probably not. Where's our
I'm
ship?
just doing one more quick once over.
Oh, we got plenty of juice to loot on our ship too. It's really weird walking around the outside of the ship. It's like a small planet kind of deal, where it's just like... your sense of direction gets flipped really, really easily. Like, I understand that's how it's supposed to be. It's space. It's magnet boots. It's fun. But, like... Huh? Oh, with the tubes?
Scrap.
I didn't hear that.
The scrap. What do I do with this?
Try bringing it down to the mulcher. Will this take it? Put it on the ground with G. Let me take a look at it.
That's a start.
Good.
The ship and keep searching.
Good. Congratulations, Jade. You did the right thing by putting it on the ground. Great. Where did you find that?
In a corner.
Good
Where we
job.
were.
You got the thing we needed. You looked around a lot better than I did. But Felcleave, again and again. I don't know. I would rather have it. The salvage is gone. Who has moved the salvage?
I moved it briefly.
You have to. It must be on the ground. Okay, we got salvage on the ship. Oh, did you not want the rocket launcher? Oh, it only has 3 uses.
I don't want to use it right now because I'm piloting the ship.
Can I have the rocket launcher?
Yeah.
Yes! 3 uses.
Okay, I see some
Under
material
attack.
in space. I'm gonna get
Okay.
it. Oh my goodness.
Shut the windows. Shut the windows. No, we don't want any. Go home.
Materia collected.
Fire.
Empty collectors to ensure.
Okay, I need to make a fire extinguisher right now. Fire extinguisher. Is there another fire? Yeah. Once again, we got Chekhov's fire extinguisher. It's not really Chekhov's fire extinguisher if I got it late, isn't it? I'm just gonna shut all the windows. I don't like. Just stay. Just shut. Just shut the. Just shut. Okay.
Materia collected. Empty collectors to ensure.
Okay, I'll put the fire extinguisher on the ground. Okay. Materia out there? Sure. Alright, yeah. Oh, this is dandy. This is dandy. I really wish it default over to the pistol instead of going straight to the rocket launcher every time. Oh, the collector's on the other side.
All right, we're here.
One moment. I gotta get the materia. Yeah, you guys get launched, and I'll join you soon. I just.
All right, ready?
Okay, we have 100 money in the bank. I need to get
I need
outside.
you to help me open it, Jade.
Okay. Hello. Were there big threats in here? Did either of you look at the scanner?
No, I didn't.
Okay. That. Oh, they're walkers.
Okay. Looks like we've got a couple boxes.
Let's see.
This is fucking
Railgun.
empty. Railgun?
I'll grab the salvage. I have a
I think
rocket
a few of
launcher.
us are hurt.
Are you full on stuff? Oh, I'm a little bit hurt, and you're hurt. Yeah. Drop the healer. Sure. This is great.
I'm being healed by the heal bot.
Me too. I also took a hit. Alright. So that was our loot from this little mini dungeon?
Oh, I think the railgun is for the ship.
Good. Good, we need an upgraded ship weapon.
Great work. You found a new component. Install it and try it out.
What am I doing here? This is not where I thought I was on the ship.
Component installed.
Yes! Oh, look at it, it's huge!
I'll take a look at it in a moment. I have to drop some scrap on the floor.
That's the last one. We've got what we need. Time to go.
Oh, I guess I better sit down then, huh?
Ah, it's good to see you.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can retrieve the med drone.
Okay. I'll take a
Worth
look
a
at
shot.
the sensors then. Yep, sensors show that we are on our own out here. So where's the gun?
It's on the outside of the ship.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. Ural says, the other day I heard a spin on an old joke. How do you know if someone plays a Lalafell? They'll tell you. That's how they're viewed by the community. A little bit. Like, a lot of people have a lot of racial pride in that game. Metal Sheep says, just do an FTL. Invent the fire into space. I wish.
I wish. Real talk, a multiplayer FTL would be, like, so fun.
I think we're playing a multiplayer FTL.
No, but, like, with that exact interface.
Oh, I see.
Okay, we've got everything. We're clean.
I'm trying to look for the gun. Is it this thing?
Yeah, this is it!
Wow.
It's gorgeous.
It is quite large. It's a shame that we're not facing towards the light source. It's a very large, dark brick on my end. I'm sure it looks a lot better from the other angle. I guess I better get in a chair, though. Oh, good. I crossed my legs when I said. That's good.
Here, I've gotten us out of the shadow of the,
I'll go take another look at the gun, then.
of this ship we were looting.
I'm on the wrong side of the ship. Ooh! Yeah, now that's a gun. That's a gun. Is it like a magnetic rail cannon kind of deal?
Yes!
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Alright, I'm getting back in my chair. Okay, so that chair, I cross my leg. What do I do over here? This chair, I just sit. Can I change my sit pose?
Oh wait, I need to...
No. Okay. It looks like I just have the one sit pose, or I'm getting really unlucky and getting the same sit pose over and over. Actually, yeah, wasn't that another thing that they're working on this game, is for you to be able to, like, customize your character at all, including gender? We're in spacesuits, so I guess it really doesn't matter, but, like...
It wouldn't matter if there weren't, like, obviously gendered voice lines.
I see. Mods? A railgun that can launch a projectile the size of a brick. Yes, as it looked like a brick. We got a little extra. Good.
Actually, that was Buick. The size of a Buick.
The size of a Buick. Okay. A Blick.
A Buick. Woo.
N.NQ brick. I know they have multiplayer mods for, like, Skyrim and Subnautica. Maybe someone just made a mod for FTL. What would they do with it? Oh, that was our mission. That was it.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Hope you've had time to recover.
We've made
I've gained some
progress.
insight on the corruption
Somehow.
virus, and I know where we must go next. Come find me by the galaxy map when you're ready.
Excellent. Is there any way at all to customize ourselves?
We can customize the ship.
Like, I just looked at Jade, and it's like character, untitled. And I'm like, maybe that feature's not yet implemented. Maybe one day we'll be able to name ourselves.
If we go after the Legion, we have a small but non-zero chance of success, making it the superior alternative to doing nothing.
Not everything can be reduced to simple math, Iris.
That's an interesting point of view.
Here's a changed spacesuit guy right here.
Hey,
Oh,
Good.
if you squint,
Oh, good. They cost
it's
money.
even noticeable.
Oh, good. They cost more money than we have. On the plus side, it looks like the money that you get from missions is yours, and you get to keep it like when you're done with missions, so you can buy customizations after. So it doesn't look like it affects gameplay. So that's good. So we earn the customizations because that's a good way to do it. Voice. The feature was sadly not completed in time for demo. Sad face. Understandable. Have day. Oh, good. We get to make our colors. So, suit main color, green. Suit secondary color, yeller. Wait, what is secondary color, yeller? Main color, yeller. Detail color, dark. Okay, and then we do, the main color, yeller. And then the secondary color, gren. And then the detail color, burn. Gray-ish. And then we make the visor like this. Good. 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 We got character customization. Yes. Yes.
Hey, you're back.
Yes. I'm green now. More green now. It's huge, and yeah, hee, we're distractingly passionate. I don't know if you were such a weapon enthusiast. Metal Sheep adds a no woo-woo.
have you not listened to me playing Mech Warrior? Big, awesome machinery.
Well done. The sphere is now fully inside of the target enclosure.
It makes me feel powerful.
Immaculate precision. Good work. You have successfully placed the sphere within the target bounds.
Oh, right, Jade didn't get to try out weapons. Where are you at? Are you still customizing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice, you made it.
I'm really glad Jade has eyes
Interesting.
for things that I don't.
Glad
Like
to see
finding NPCs that give you customization, and finding scrap on the floor, and just... We're just different people. We're very different people. Jade's able to see things I can't, and I can navigate maps. I guess Zare's lining up the next mission. Do we have time for one more?
No, we have time for one more.
Okay.
I'm getting lost in customizing my character, though, is what I'm actually doing, though.
Hero says, yeah, my thought was getting into mercenary roleplay. And Metal Sheep
No,
adds,
that's real.
it's always the ladies that have the super massive guns in anime and games.
Bitches love cannons.
Meanwhile, I'm here just like, give me an arc welder. I'll fix the cannon. I don't know. Doesn't look like the jukebox works yet.
Okay, I'm done customizing.
Excellent. Okay, in that case, I should... G? To show I'm ready?
Good, you are here. I have managed to trace the origin of the corruption virus to the galactic center. If we seek a way to stop the legion of corrupted machines, that is where we must go.
Look, disregarding the fact that going to the Galactic Center is absolutely crazy, the ship you brought back is barely holding together. If we want to accomplish anything at all, we first need to focus on restoring the ship.
Hard to argue with that. Let me know what you need to restore the ship, and I will highlight some suitable targets on the galaxy map.
How's it going?
Okay, fix the dang thing.
Interesting.
Did Jade find the guns?
No.
This way. I'm doing the like collective sign of I know where I'm going by jumping constantly while moving in a direction.
Check it out.
Okay, so this has like the burst fire mode. Got it. Not my favorite. Give me a different one. Nope. Nope, not liking the halberd.
Okay. Now I'm correctly colored.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the assault rifle thing when I'd rather have an assault rifle. Or when I'd rather have a SMG. Yeah, this is a lot better feeling for me. Of course, I'd rather have a Gatling gun, but you know. Can't have everything you want.
I can take the gun, right?
I wish. It seems we cannot take the gun in the middle of a mission, but we can manufacture guns while we're on the mission.
Mm-hmm. This is just so we can try stuff.
So you can feel how the SMG, the assault rifle, the shotgun, and the sniper rifle work. Not the rocket launcher, oddly.
Yeah, that's a curious exclusion.
Well done. The sphere is now fully inside of the target enclosure.
I'm glad that they have soccer.
Good work. You have successfully placed the sphere.
I'm glad that a shotgun is really good at soccer. How do I get it out? Oh, you have to shoot it through the net on the other side. I didn't even consider that. I thought maybe the net would block the bullets. Alright. Alright, 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 alright. Go ahead, Zaer. Select a mission.
Calculating jump vector to target.
Give Bolt the danger Dorito. He knows what he's doing. No, not really. Let's see. B? B. B!
Interesting.
I'm glad this game does have a lot of the objective markers inside the mission, so you're not just going like, where do I go in space?
Yeah, when you're in like a fully, truly 3D environment, that freedom of like, it's so easy to get disoriented. And this is a real problem that actual astronauts have problems with. So like, this is the kind of situation where you need those markers. And having this sensor station to like, give you more information is a good way of managing it. I like a lot of the mechanics of this game so far. They just need to get real voice actors.
Yep. What do you think would be a reasonable price point for this game, too?
Ship sensors report no imminent dangers. Enjoy the tranquility of space before going further.
Alright, so we've got a choice between
Yeah?
enemy ships, enemy base. The enemy base has a possibility of finding components in it.
I think that we should go to, the base, because ship combat seems hard. Oh, I feel so much better now that I have a green suit. This is me.
It says the assault turrets are unpowered.
What?
It says the assault turrets are unpowered.
Oh, I know what the problem is. We have to go to the fucking Jenga board.
Okay. Oh, no. Okay, hold on. Just... QQ. Just plug that in. Then we just... okay, so...
Tetris, even.
Hold on. Let me just... pick this up, put that over here.
I see the railgun is complicated.
I see, so... okay, we have to... We simply... Okay, I don't think it's gonna work with what we got.
Hold on, I have a vision.
Okay. Okay, you get to play Tetris. Do they all have to be plugged in? No, yes. Yes, they do. Hold on.
Maybe we not have enough power? It's a jump drive.
We need more power then. Split reactor. We need an auxiliary generator A. We need an auxiliary generator, so... Let me see if we can make one.
Like, now is the time to mess with this stuff, because we're not, like, in a hostile area.
Engine, pulse engine, special weapons, lance railgun, fragment cannon, assault turrets, Oculus, utility? Oh, here we go. On-foot ammo box, no. Shield unit, no. No, it doesn't
This
look like
might help.
What? What did you just do?
Added materia.
Okay. But no, it doesn't look like we can make an auxiliary generator right now.
Uh-huh, okay.
Split reactor costs 30. You know what, we need 30, we have 25. We don't have enough. Okay. We just don't use the lance cannon yet. We wait until we get more power. So, that doesn't feel great. But what can you do? What can you do?
I see. Okay. Then... I'm gonna do a little bit of specific prioritization, because we can power the railgun.
But we have to
We just have to not power something else instead.
Okay, so jump drive, we need that.
And I think...
Jump drive, we need that. Oculus, that's sensors. I guess we go without
what
sensors?
I think we don't need is the fragment cannon.
Okay, pulse engine, fragment cannon. So that one goes off. I guess goes on.
And then we take... Where's the lance railgun?
It's in.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
Okay, just a moment. Just... I don't know. That seems a little bit better in my head.
Fair enough.
Okay.
So we're going to go to this. Because that's my gun.
Yeah, fragment cannon versus assault turret. Okay. Okay.
But the multi-turrets and the railgun are the ones that are controlled from Jade Station.
Okay. Honestly, yeah, I want to try out the Lance Railgun. Do you want to fight other ships to do that?
I still want to hit the base so we can get components, because maybe we'll get lucky and there'll be a reactor.
Okay. I'm in the chair.
Jump imminent. Remains.
And I'm sure the base will, like, have guards. So
Of course.
the rail cannon might be able to let us attack them from a long distance and therefore take less damage, which is what I'm hoping is gonna help.
I detect a jamming signal emanating in the area. We can't leave until it's been taken offline.
Yeah, no, see, there's a bunch of ships out there.
Alright, let me get on sensors. Let's see. Fighter. With a bunch of little guys around it. A gunship a little bit ahead of that. And a sentry over that way. Those are the only three things I sense, though. If you get after the fighters, the cluster of fighters, ahead and to the left, like that. That's one of the weakest ones that's coming right at us. Jade, can you get that one?
No.
No, too far away? Okay.
Let me get us closer.
Okay, watch out. There's a sniper here. There's a whole, like, swarm of little guys.
You want me to try to get the sniper?
Yeah, try to get the sniper first.
How do we shoot the railgun? Is that its own station?
That's a great question. I don't have an answer. Alright, what do you want me to do? I can either go outside and start shooting myself, or I can go on and fight fires. Alright, we need shields. Yeah, we're taking hits. We're taking lots of hits. We're kind of getting swarmed. Okay, yeah,
He's flying behind.
Yep, I'm on them. They shook me. Yeah, the ship is nearly down, because you just drove straight into the middle of all the robots. Oh, yeah, we're gonna go down. We're way too swarmed. Yeah, our ship exploded.
Yeah, there was too many. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. Let's try that again.
Let's try that again with less stupid.
However, this is funny to me. This is funny to me. Going into a mission and failing immediately got us half the credits that we earned from going into a mission and doing it successfully from start to finish. In much less time. So if we really wanted to farm the cosmetic, it seems like the play is to lose rapidly.
Oh, no. Oh, that can't be intentional.
No. No, not at all. Like, I understand wanting to give you something for losing, but, like, I don't feel like we did enough to, like... I feel like there has to be a minimum threshold of contribution before you get something, you know? Hush
Yeah.
connection unstable. You're fine, you're fine. Alright, yeah, just pop us in as quick as you can. It's fun to try and stay oriented while playing space fight mechanics using a VR headset. Star Wars Squadron and No Man's Sky is kind of wild to fly in VR. Oh no. Oh no. I only know, like... I personally have used a VR headset like 3 times in my life. I believe someone Zeranos owns a VR headset. I don't think he uses it often.
Yes. Not often, no.
Yeah, they used it a lot in the 2 weeks that they got it, and then they didn't touch it ever since, I don't think. I'm gonna pick up Elite Dangerous to try that in VR as well. I didn't use mine near as much as I thought I would when I got it. Yeah, I feel like that's the way most people feel about their VR headsets.
Okay, so let's try this with me not being quite so dumb.
Alright, I'm gonna get on the scanners immediately again, and I'm gonna tell you where things are.
It's hard.
Yes.
Oh, we have to redo the
You have to
power
pick a
problem.
thing again. Oh, do we have to plug in the lance as well? Oh, no, the lance is plugged in. Everything's here. I'm gonna
Is it as we left it?
Yeah, no, but, like, it's good enough. I just flipped this upside down just now
I see
because...
what happened. Okay. So we're taking that out. We're getting this. We're putting it here.
There we go. Wait, where'd the 2-prong go? You got it, okay.
So, we accidentally put them inside each other, and the game let it happen?
That's not how it looks on my end.
Oh, I fixed it.
Good job.
But, like... that's maybe a bug that needs to be fixed.
What, like the thing, like, handshaking on both ends before allowing it to plug in if multiple people are trying to... Okay. Having very recently built a computer and having to push real hard to get some pins to go in, I wonder if that has a similar feeling. It's like, okay, we push really hard on this thing, they'll both go into the same prong, and we're just looking at each other like, this is not how it's supposed to work.
I detect a jamming signal emanating in the area. We can't leave until it's been taken offline.
Okay, I'm on sensors.
Okay.
Coast connection unstable. That's fine, whatever. Let's see. That is a sentry with 4 people on board. There is a buoy. The sentry is kind of off on its own. It is not currently nearby the Corvette. The Corvette is a very powerful ship in the distance. Do not go anywhere near this. This is danger. This is real bad danger. You want to go near this.
Gotcha.
This has a bunch of sentries on, like, a little buoy.
Okay, before we go anywhere...
What can I do for you?
Jade, can you, figure out how the rail cannon works? Oh, okay, I see you moving it around.
Okay, we have one materia container. I'm picking it up.
Yeah, I moved over to.
I'm mulching it. We have materia.
I'll bring us closer to those turrets. Let me know when you're within range of them.
I'm glad
You know.
Yes, that's exactly. We're being irradiated. And we're on fire.
detected. I'm gonna try and figure out how I can deal with these sentries while on foot. Nice. Okay, so... let me get back in ship. I'll try and put out the fire. I have to get to the ship. Or you park it and let Jade shoot and you deal with it. Okay, we need to build a fire extinguisher because our fire extinguisher is gone. Have you built one yet? Okay, guess it's up to me. Fire extinguisher. I got the fire extinguisher. Where is the fire?
What's going on? Zare, you okay?
Apparently the radiation killed me.
Yeah, where is the fire? It's in the vents. Got it.
Okay. So this needs to go outside the ship.
Or it needs to go into containment in the ship. Okay, I'm putting it inside of the material thing now.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, it has been mulched. We have mulched the radiation. Was that what I was supposed to do with it? I don't know, but I didn't know what else to do with it, so we're good. Are we still on fire?
We're not still on fire.
Okay. I'm putting the fire extinguisher here.
Got it.
Alright, what else we got? We're still one sentry that's at half health.
I can't reach.
I'll inch us forward. Let me know when you're within range.
Metal Sheep says, I don't think that's how radiation works. Concerned.
Taken care of.
Thank you, Jade.
Oh, I love this cannon.
Zara gets a front row seat to seeing the cannon shoot, and I'm just here like...
Yeah, it's really good.
It seems a lot more ammo efficient than whatever our previous thing was.
Okay. Is that the Corvette?
I'll double check. Yes, that's a Corvette. There's a buoy to our right. There might be some stuff on it.
We need...
Okay, Corvette.
We need to take out the hostiles.
There's a tiny weak fighter nearby it. I'm going to try and go for that.
Okay. Jade, just focus on the Corvette. Kill it.
Spaceboat just for two. Maybe just me and you. Is this thing going to itemize me?
Fired.
Okay, so the turret isn't firmly planted on this meteorite. Well, and it doesn't seem to be shooting at me. It seems like the turret only shoots at you guys.
Sorry, trying to evade missiles.
Gotcha.
I've lost the target.
As have I. Oh, I see it. I think they're firing at me. No, they're still shooting at you. I'm killing their crew.
Okay. We're in trouble, so we need to bail.
Corvette disabled. You may board it and look for valuables.
Oh, it's disabled. Thank goodness. Okay, we just need to take care of the,
This is mine now.
Okay, I need to go put out a fire.
Thank you. I left the hydrant with you guys, so you guys got it. So, okay. I gotta figure out how to get inside the Corvette now.
I've just detected a jump signature. Something have arrived close to your position.
Oh!
Use your sensors to scan it.
Okay.
There's another Corvette.
Good, I got a biofission generator.
Okay, as soon as you can get back.
I'm on my
We've
way.
got another Corvette. I'm desperately trying to put out fires. Oh, there's an exterior fire.
I see.
How are we on fire on the outside?
I don't know. We must have a little bit of atmosphere in this meteor shower thing.
Great work. You found a new component. Install it and try it out.
Are we still on fire?
Our health is low.
Install point.
Component installed.
Oh, I hate this. Well. Alright, so we only have 10. We only have 10 stuff.
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it.
Okay, so we need to repair using the material that's inside of our stuff. So, Jade, are you still on the gun? Get off the gun for a moment.
I'm not on the gun.
Okay.
I'm not here.
We need to get our materia. Can you get the one from the other side?
Where's that at?
Here, okay. Here. Oh, I can just get both. Okay. Well, I've been doing it really inefficiently up until now.
Okay, this is gonna be a little... bit, somewhat nerve-wracking.
Okay, we don't have enough to heal the ship. We don't have enough to heal the ship. So, let's try... Where's the Corvette?
You want to just try boarding it?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Actually, get over towards the buoy. Get over towards the buoy. Like, there's some sentries nearby the buoy. But if you get over near the buoy, maybe the buoy has stuff.
Okay.
Like, if we're desperate for stuff, then maybe we should try to get some. Jade, get back on the cannon. Get ready for sentries. I'm marking A sentry. Where is it? Actually, you see it? Okay. Alright, don't get too much closer.
I think we can just go to the buoy from here.
You think we can? Okay, I'll see about it. Okay. Alright, I don't see anything in the buoy, actually. But I'm also really bad at seeing things. So...
Do you want me to try to...
Yeah, what do we want to try to do? Where were those sentries again? The mark I had wore off.
That Corvette's getting really close.
Oh. Can you mark it, Jade? Are you using the sensors?
How do I...
Middle click. Yeah, the Corvette's almost found us there. The Corvette is that away. Alright, I'm gonna try and, board it.
Okay.
Whatever is burning also oxidizes, so it makes its own oxygen in the combination process. I see!
That should still be slightly dampened by, like, the vacuum of space, but I get what you're saying.
If I take a little bit of hit, it's fine. I think I powered them down. Alright, now I'm just gonna steal their part. Oh no, that didn't kill them. Self-destruct in 11 seconds. Okay, sure. Sure, okay. And I'm out. You know, I think that... I'm so bad at naval combat. I'm so bad at naval combat that my best solution is to just jump and get onto the enemy ship with my tiny little pistol.
They make it very easy to do. Okay, so...
Maybe ship defenses will get
prepared
harder
the ship
later.
a little, because I managed to get some scrap out of that buoy. How are we doing on that Corvette?
I think I took it out.
Yeah, it blew up.
Okay.
I took its
Perfect.
power core and then self-destructed. Oh, I feel really cool.
You should.
Okay, so I got a reactor. I go over here. Hold on, salt? No. What do I do with this? Oh, I shove it in here. There you go. Oh, it was an additional split reactor. We don't have another split reactor, I see. So this doesn't actually help us.
Can you recycle it?
Maybe. Are you able to collect all the salvage from... I can recycle it.
Excellent.
Yay! Are we able to collect any more, What is wrong with our ship? Why is it beeping? Hyper jump is blocked. Okay, we still need to take out whatever that sensor is. Sure. Sure.
Here.
Okay. I have salvaged from the beacon.
Okay, that means there's probably salvage outside for me to go and get.
No, it was like scrap I picked up and fed into the salvager.
Okay. Do we want to take out those sentries?
Probably they might drop materia.
Sure. I'm marking them. They might also just blow our ship up, so it might not be worth going to. But, like, you know...
We have a railgun. We can shoot them from outside their range.
They are shooting. I'm not sure what they're shooting at.
Well, let me know when you can take a shot, Jade.
Sorry, what was that?
What are they shooting at?
I don't know. I'm shooting at them with my tiny little pistol. I'm not sure if I'm actually doing any damage to them. Yeah, this might need ship-grade weaponry in order to be able to handle it. Maybe this is what the rocket launcher is for?
Maybe.
Oh, wow, Jade. Nice. Let me look at our ship as you shoot again. Let me know when you got another shot.
Alright.
Go. I'll do the next one from behind it. Okay, go. Alright, one more.
I love this
Hang on.
thing!
Very nice. I don't see anything for me to collect here. So maybe that wasn't worth it?
I don't see any materia clouds.
That's a
That's
shame.
okay. Only cost us 4 shots.
Alright, getting back on sensors. Yeah, this is the last thing left.
Bro, look here.
Unlocking procedure initiated.
Okay, stop.
Parking procedure complete.
Alright, you want me to wait here for you guys, or do you want me to try and do this on my own? What?
We'll come with you.
Okay. They're hostile. We always knew they would be, but,
Yeah.
like, as you are.
Okay, we need all 3 of us for this door.
Oh. Oh, you moved up ahead of me. Okay. I'll be right there. Okay, required players 3. Okay.
Caution. It seems that this facility has initiated a lockdown protocol. Anticipate resistance as you proceed.
Resistance as you proceed. I saw some. Yeah, keep
Well
your shields
done,
up.
everyone.
Keep your shields up. Oh, that's just a light. That's not an enemy. Okay. I saw red. I suppose I should also probably be looking for salvage while we're going through this.
Yeah, keep your eyes open.
No, I didn't see a lot. How about you guys?
Nope. Probably it's going to be further in.
Okay. Is that a door? Yeah, that's a door. Okay, I'm gonna get,
The jammer is behind that locked door. I have located batteries in the area. You can use them to bypass the mechanism and open the door.
Okay.
Hostile signatures detected. You're not alone anymore.
Not sure what that is. That's not it. What's that? Did it go down one hit? That's not what I wanted to do, but okay, game. That wasn't too bad. Had nice little shield barriers and everything, but, like, we're fine. Okay, so I got one. Oh, I can't.
Got one.
I can't put it down. Okay, so where do we put these?
There's that thing up ahead that says 0 of 7.
Ah. Well, it's a good thing we killed that great big flying turret thing.
Good job. Let's find another one.
Okay, so you mulch it inside that thing. Got it.
Behind.
Did one of you find a shotgun?
I found one.
Nice.
I found some kind of gun.
I'm glad you guys got guns. I guess I don't pay enough attention. Why can't I get that? Oh, okay, I had to move onto it. Okay, fair enough. Something shot me up from... Oh, there you are.
That's a lot of enemies.
Yes. And more will continue to spawn until we get done, so we gotta get the job done. You guys have guns, so I'm trying to rush to the, objectives.
But I can't use my gun when I'm carrying.
Drop it on the ground. With G. Oh, there's like 4 cores all the way in this corner over here.
I'll be out of shotgun ammo kind of soon.
We could have made more bullets. Here, I'll just drop this here and I'll start running for another one.
Okay. I'll bring it there while it's clear.
They seem really distracted.
Jay, there's a flamethrower robot on you. Never mind, it's on me. Taken care of.
Yeah, they seemed really distracted by whoever's holding the things. So I guess... Like, I was the only one in the hallway with those guys, and they were completely fixated on someone else. Okay, 3 more cores up here. Reload the gun.
We only need 2 more, so... Oh geez, there's an abyss there. Okay.
I have a
One
battery,
more.
but...
Access granted. Proceed to the jammer.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. Did we get the jammer down? They dropped a lot of radiation cores there. Let's just go through it. Let's just go through it, sure. Oh, we all have to focus on that. Yeah, we'll shoot this first. Yeah, we have no cover over here. That's great. That's great. Okay, let's focus on the door. Okay, what are our prizes? We need that stuff.
Drive jammer disabled. You can now proceed.
What's in the box? Reassembler? Sure.
Resonant amplifier.
Just take everything you can. You can carry 3 things. A gun. Down you go.
Personal railgun?
Sure. I didn't have a second gun. I'd like a second gun. 4 shots on that thing. Sure. What's the scope on it like? I can't see the scope. Good. Do we need this artifact? Did you guys pick it up?
I grabbed it.
Okay,
Apparently
cool.
you can carry more than one. Okay, back to the ship.
I don't ever remember how to get in the ship.
You go to one of the airlocks.
Yeah, I always forget the position of the airlocks. I mounted the bottom of the ship. Again.
There's one at the front, and there's 2 on the top.
I can only ever find the ones on top. I can never find the one in the front. Ever. Okay, so what do we do now? We leave? We leave. So I should probably get in the chair, huh?
Yeah.
I'm glad that the only 4 chairs are like gun, driver, and 2 other. I'm happy to be your guys' other.
Initiating takeoff.
I'm really late on reading it, but Metal Sheep has, I took classes on fire science and stuff, wanted to get into arson investigation. The vacuum of space would smother a fire, but in the fuel supplies, there's own oxygen it could still burn. Like, a gun would still work in space because the powder also makes its own oxygen when ignited. Huh.
I thought the reason that a gun would work in space is that it was contained within the chamber, but I guess I was wrong. I guess, like, you never know what you don't know.
Did we succeed, or is that part one of a 3-part mission?
That's part 1.
Oh, goodness. I don't think we have time for more. Did we?
I did immediately look to see if, like, there's a return to base
I
option.
detect a jamming signal emanating in the area. We can't leave until it's been taken offline.
Well... there's mines. There's mines up ahead. They're attracted to ships. And down there, there's snipers.
Oh, there is a return to hangar button.
You want to just return to the hangar? Let's just return to the hangar.
If we're worried about time, then yes.
Okay. I'm really glad that we got to keep our fire extinguisher on a shelf. Two out of 3 objectives completed.
But we still got stuff.
Yeah. So overall, gameplay loop, solid.
Mm-hmm. Ultimately, feels good to play.
I will say for a 5th time, all it needs now is real human voice actors.
This is very important to us.
Extremely so. There are many games that we don't get because they have AI-generated content in them. So your game would not be the
This
first.
doesn't have to be one of them.
Like, otherwise, everything here is great. It has drop-in, drop-out co-op. Lots of customization for your characters, and it looks like they're going to be adding more. Looks like they might even add genders. That would make this game better than Deep Rock Galactic already.
Please add gender.
What do you think of the game, Jade?
It's okay.
Yeah, it's not really particularly your interest, but it is still fun to be able to play with others, yeah? I think that the guns feel fine. I like being a rocket man, burning out my fuse up there alone, jumping out of the ship and being the cowboy. I'm really glad Zaer can fly a ship because I can't. Yeah, I'm really glad Jade gets to continue to be the group sniper by manning the guns. So we have pilot, sniper, cowboy, and I'm fine with those jobs in our little party. It's a shame that this game is a little bit too intensive for Mills' computer. It would have been nice to have him along. But, like, that's a him issue. He can't play modern games because he doesn't have a modern computer. Let's see. Is there anything that you would like to see in this game in the future? Is there?
I would like to see a greater variety of enemy types, because while it looks like there are several kinds of robots, it would be good to see more enemies with, like, greater behavior variety.
Yeah.
I think a lot of the enemies just kind of charge at you and use whatever weapon they have. I think the early stages of the game are a bit punishing with resource scarcity. So having some low difficulty missions that's just so that you can gather materia, I think would be a very important part to game balance, because we are constantly, like, dry heaving for materials.
I think that's supposed to add to the disparity of our situation, though. Like, resources are scarce. That's why we're salvaging all the time.
From a perspective, I agree. But also, like, it does feel like it's inhibiting our ability to do basic things, like make ammo and repair the ship, which is, you know, the stuff that is necessary to play the game, right?
I feel like repairing the ship will become less necessary if we take the fights a little bit differently. Like, having me doing nothing but putting out fires inside the ship seems really counterintuitive. Well, I could be a space cowboy and just take out an enemy ship without even letting it fire on our ship. But then that's not fun for you as the pilot. So, like, I feel like... I don't know if the shields on our ship regenerate. I don't know if they do. I know that our ship does have shields. I know that we have shields. I have no idea if they regenerate. If the ship shields regenerate, then the game would promote more of a hit-and-run style play.
Hey, you're back.
As opposed to a sit-and-swap-fire style play.
Mm-hmm. I will say, and I don't know if this is something that's supposed to get better as we improve the ship. The ship is very frustrating to steer because it feels very slippery. Visually, I would like to see a little bit more interesting stuff going on
Glad to see you
with
back in one piece.
fighting and like the odd little bits of glowing stuff here and there. That just to like touch up the effect a bit, because right now it kind of feels like right out of the box almost.
Let's see. I would like to see... Like, I know you said enemy variety. I would like to see more than just robots. Like, yes, it's cool that, like, we're fighting the corrupted AI. Good. I'm glad that we continue to send that message and drill it forth. That's a good message to send. However, can we fight, like, I don't know, space bugs? Can we fight, like, I don't know, some mutons? Can we fight some floaters? Can we fight some, I don't know, it was like space zombies, like Necron, whatever they were. I don't know, like...
Just a greater variety of stuff that has more visual distinctiveness. And, like, more in-depth, like, the threats they the threats they present and the way they go about it.
I would like
so
an
that
enemy...
any given combat feels unique.
I would like an enemy to also board our ship and fight in our ship.
Yeah.
Maybe we just didn't get far enough to see that.
Maybe. It does feel silly to me that Jade and I spent like 15 very tense minutes very poorly dogfighting this Corvette because I'm fighting against the controls the entire time, and that makes it harder for her to aim.
Meanwhile, I go to a Corvette and knock it out in 3 minutes.
Yeah. Just by, like, flying
With
out
a
on
pistol.
your own, getting aboard it, with no weapon upgrades,
And just ripping out its power core. Just...
On the one hand, that makes you feel very John Halo.
Yeah. That felt great. I loved that. That was good for me. But that
On
probably...
the other, it makes me wonder, like, why did we get this rail cannon I was so excited for? Just to shoot dumb turrets that can't fight back?
Yeah, that doesn't feel good.
So I think there's a lot with the way ship combat works that needs touching up. I get the idea that ships should be a little bit difficult to steer.
Uriel says, why can't I shake off the feeling that this looks like 87 other games? Is it because the engine uses? Probably. There's also been, like...
Is it in Unity?
I think so. Like, it's also...
If it's in Unity, then that's why.
It's also a first-person shooter game with a space motif, and there's been, like... I don't know. There's been a lot of shooter games with a space motif. Like Halo, Metroid, Dead Space. Actually, Dead Space more third-person, but, like, the point still stands. Same with Mass Effect. Like, I don't know. Like, you get so many games where you just have a space shoot and a space gun, and there you go. That's the game. But the thing is, like, I enjoy the ship systems in this, which make them a little bit more unique than those. Like this, I don't know. I enjoy this. Which is not to say that I don't enjoy the other games, but, like, this is enjoyed in a different manner. Starfield stands out as the latest. Yeah, but in Starfield you made your ship and it was also useless. Starfield was a game where, like,
it
they had a
also has
vision,
that very geometric,
but they never got there.
chunky sci-fi aesthetic that I think is a bit generic these days.
Like, a truly unique setting, I
So-
think, is a little bit easier to achieve in a fantasy environment than a sci-fi environment.
Mm-hmm. There are some conventions that you're just expected to adhere to, I guess, with sci-fi, which should not be the case. But I think people feel like it is. So I definitely think that Jump Ship needs just a little bit more in several key areas to really stand out. And they have to get the temp voice lines replaced with real voice acting. But assuming they do that, and assuming they, like, make a game that's worth buying, we might see it in the future of this channel.
Yeah.
As it stands, I don't know if I'm likely to boot this game back up again as it is.
That's
It's
a
a
shame.
good demo,
I
and
would've
it's
liked to
given me a
continue
good
playing a
feel
little
of the game, but I don't think I would play it just to play it.
Yeah, and it primarily being a co-op game, if my friends don't want to play it, then I can't play it.
I just think it needs more, you know?
Yeah.
The ship is really cool, the rail cannon is awesome, and using them isn't. And
Oh,
that's
that's
a
sad.
problem.
Yeah, that is a shame.
I love the whole concept of the genres where, like, it's a co-op game where you take care of a ship, whether it's a steampunk airship or, like, a submarine, or I love the concept of that whole thing.
What I think is my favorite part about those kinds of games is that, like, normally in a game where, like, it's co-op, you all are like, okay, let's make a base. But the problem is you need to leave that base and go out and go do things because the things that you need to do are going to be 5 million miles away from where you made your starter base. So half the players are going to be like, I don't want to leave the base because this is where all of our stuff is. And the other half of the players are going to make actual progress and beat the game without them. I like games where the base moves with you. So I like zeppelins and submarines and the spaceships and, like, trains and, like, if the base moves to the objective, then everybody gets to play the game together.
Alternatively, games with this ship management aspect that just don't have a base and don't have crafting. Honestly, I think that if there was a less crafting tax in this game, it would make it better.
Yeah, there is a lot of crafting inside that bench.
I kind of feel, the more I think about it, that, like, we should just be able to pick a primary weapon here and bring it with us.
Yeah, that would be
And
really
just have
nice,
that
actually.
be, like, that's the gameplay mechanic we're opting into.
Like,
and
even
that's
still,
the choice we've made for this mission.
even still, the primary weapon only has, like, so much ammunition. And, like, you'll still have to fall back to the
Still
pistol.
plenty limited.
Like, so you could throw tougher enemies at the player and be like, okay, if it's a weak mook, use your pistol. If it's a stronger thing, use your designated specialty weapon.
Yeah. And
Like, that would be fun. I would like that.
keeping that behind the same resource you need to do basic gameplay stuff, I think forces the player to either just not engage with ship combat or not engage with infantry combat. And infantry combat is by far more cost effective.
Oh, she says, I like Valheim, where you get to make portals back to your base. Though you can't take metals through it, so you have to haul valuable resources via boat. So you end up with, like, lots of small portal bases and usually one big village base. And that sounds good. Valheim's been in early access for, like, what, 4 years now? Longer?
overall, I think that's my thoughts on the game.
Alright. Overall, I think we've talked a lot. We've talked a lot. We've had thoughts. We can let them ruminate. Like, it's good. I'm happy. I'm good for the evening. You guys good?
Yeah.
Alrighty. So, that's been Teamwork Tuesday. That's been Jump Ship. It's been a degree of fun. And, let's see. Final Fantasy Friday this week is going to be more 14. We're going to go back to the moon and talk with bunnies. Because that's how things are going in the plot right now. Also, maybe the world is ending. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Big don't worry about it.
Next week for Teamwork Tuesday, we will go back to Mech Warrior. We put it off a week to do this. Like, this was a fun thing, but Mech Warrior is also fun.
But it's a one-off.
Yeah.
And it's a one-off we're doing because, like, NextFest had this whole bunch of demos for us to try and see what might work for the channel. Now we've done it. Now it's back to regular content.
As for my YouTube stuff, I wasn't really able to record on Sunday because it was hot. And I just kind of melted that day. So, I might miss a day of uploads. Sorry. I'm trying. I really am. But I'm going to keep at it. I'm going to keep on trying to do at least one a day. We are going to get through Etrian Odyssey 2 before Final Fantasy Tactics releases. I can't be playing 3 RPGs at the same time. I know Kingmaker's been going longer. No, I have to finally beat Etrian Odyssey 2. I will not let this be the game that's been like, oh, voltage isn't up. No, I can't. We're going to beat this game.
I believe in you.
Thank you. Anything you guys want to say before I end it?
I think I've covered my thoughts.
And how about you, Jade?
No thoughts that had empty.
Completely fair.
Then thank you everybody for coming. We hope you enjoyed this early look at Jump Ship. If you have your own thoughts, please feel free to share. This is a great place for criticism for a game. If the AI voice acting thing bothers you, please let the world know. Because
be vocal.
I fully agree, and I know the rest of us do too.
I, for one, would prefer voice actors to have jobs.
Me too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright. Hey, Biscuit. How you doing? I picked up my dog.
As always. Also, Biscuit cameo. We love to hear it.
Yeah, he was sleeping soundly, but I just picked him up, so now he's kind of grunting awake. That was a part of the conditions of all the donations I received. I had to pet the doggo additional times. Congratulations, Scup. It has been fulfilled.
The pact is sealed.
He's good. He's real good.
But yes, thank you all for watching. We hope you had fun. Remember to be kind to yourselves and others. Drink your water, take your medicine, do all the things you need to do to be a happy, healthy you.
And remember, slot your materia. Good night, everybody.
Bye, everyone!